Students walking out from schools in Florida, Maryland, and Arizona today in solidarity with the survivors of the deadly shooting at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School, who are taking their calls for gun reform to lawmakers at the state level and all the way to the White House. It was 1 week ago today that a gunman killed 17 people in the halls and classrooms of a Parkland, Florida high school. Now students are leading what one Maryland congressman is calling a revolution. But it's certainly not a revolution without its critics and conspiracies.
We are dealing with a national crisis here caused by failure to protect. You failed us.
I sat hiding in a closet, fearing for my life, for my future, when all of us are that future. If we are going to protect our future, why are we not protecting our children?
In Tallahassee, hundreds of students rallying today demanding gun control after arriving by the busload last night. Before most even arrived to the Capitol, their Never Again movement suffered a setback. The state Senate voted overwhelmingly against taking up a gun control measure. But today, Florida lawmakers saying they would consider raising the age limit to buy an assault weapon from 18 to 21. No timeline yet for the possible change. The legislative session wraps up in just over 2 weeks from now. Protests also hitting the U.S. Capitol today. Some students staging a sit-in outside the White House.
And I want you to know that America's high school students are leading a revolution against political complacency and collusion with the NRA.
There are attempts to discredit the Never Again movement with conspiracy theories, not unlike hoaxes unleashed after other mass shootings. And the conspiracies are having a real-life impact. A Tampa Bay Times reporter revealing that an aide to State Representative Sean Harrison, using state email, sent him this. A headline saying both kids in this picture are not students here, but actors that travel to various crises when they happen. Soon after, that state representative tweeted that the aide was terminated from his position as my district secretary. I am appalled at and strongly denounce his comments about the Parkland students. I am again sorry for any pain this has caused the grieving families of this tragedy. And Florida Senator Mark Rubio slamming the conspiracy theorists, tweeting, claiming some of the students on TV after Parkland are actors is the work of a disgusting group of idiots with no sense of decency. A school shooting survivor who's been targeted by the fake stories spoke with Anderson Cooper last night.
These people saying this is absolutely disturbing, and I'm not an actor in any sense, way, shape, or form.
So why, as Anderson Cooper put it last night, breathe life into these conspiracy theories? As we've seen already, they can have a real-life effect. And you never know, by bringing truth into the mix, it might stop a potentially violent act from happening. Let me give you an example. Donald Trump Jr., the president's son, he liked a tweet about those Parkland conspiracies. He also liked tweets about the Pizzagate conspiracy from 2 years ago. You remember that one? Well, let me bring this up. A gunman inspired by conspiracies he saw online walked into a pizzeria in D.C. and shot the place up. Let me bring that forward to what's happening right now. One student survivor posting today on Twitter, this guy, Cameron Kasky, we've seen his face a lot. He's just deleted his Facebook account because he says the death threats he is receiving there are just too graphic.